This is the best Aetherium Wars team in Honkai Star Rails, and it will make every boss feel like a walk in the park. But there are also many other great teams like a DOT team, an alt spam team, and many more, such as this full humanoid Silvermane guard team, which consists of the Silvermane lieutenant, the soldier, the cannoneer, and the gunner. So just to showcase the absolute raw power of this team, we're going to go ahead and face off against Giovanni here. He's got two mechanical units, or green units, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, we're going to be able to absolutely pop off here. So straight away, we're just going to use the Cannoneer's ultimate on our lieutenant so we can get him energy. And then we're going to go ahead and support him as well. Now, this is basically going to make it so whenever our lieutenant attacks or uses a follow-up attack, our cannoneer will also use his follow-up attack as well, dealing just a crazy amount of damage. So we're also going to use our soldier's ultimate, which we've just already, acquired from before, which is going to give us 5 morale stacks. And then we're going to go ahead and just use our ultimate on our gunner, and then basically just, try and get as many morale stacks as we can, because every time that we're going to be attacking, we're going to be acquiring 2 morale stacks thanks to morale activation. And also, with us being able to just absolutely spam follow-up attacks, as you can see right now, which do a huge amount of damage, we're going to be building up follow-up our morale stacks even quicker, which just makes this team honestly just that good. And if you pay attention to our lieutenant's shield health, it hasn't gone anywhere. So yeah, the lieutenant shield is just invincible with the damage reduction expansion chip, making him just honestly so good. The Frigid prowler is going to use its ultimate here, but it will only do big damage to the gunner, and that's pretty much it. Boom, 4.1k counter is insane. Yeah, honestly, this damage is unbelievable. It's so good. It's too good. And there we go. Siege grenade, done. Goodbye. Easy. Okay, so next up we have the DOT team with the Arumaton Gatekeeper, the Obedient Draco Lion, the Abundance Wolf, and the Illumination Dragonfish. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think this team is going to be even better than the last team, because you'll be very surprised as to how quickly this team melts. Although it's quite a slow team, as you can see, we've just taken a load of damage straight away, but honestly, it doesn't actually matter, because the damage we're about to do is going to be insane. As soon as our Arumaton Gatekeeper takes action, it's over. It's finished. Like, these guys are done. So yeah, we can get sanction mode straight away, summon the two dragonfishes, and then we can absolutely pop off. Now, what's so good about the gatekeeper is as soon as we enter sanction mode, just like any gatekeeper in game, we can go ahead and imprison any target that we like, slowing them down like crazy. And then with our sprite wolf, we can go ahead and do some good damage, and because we can just use our ultimate, we can just go ahead and summon a jack hyena straight away to the field, meaning we summon 3 minions in 2 of our goes pretty much. And then yeah, look at that damage. 3.4 thousand damage for every single one of our dragonfishes right there. You can use the Draco Lion skill just to heal up as well. Hopefully nobody targets the Abundance Wolf anymore, because that'd be kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But yeah, there we go. We've done some absolutely massive damage right there. It's insane. Well, unfortunately though, thanks to some unlucky targeting, for some reason, we haven't been able to, we haven't been able to keep our Abundance Wolf alive. But honestly, it doesn't really matter, because we don't necessarily need it. It's just here to support us even more. And yeah, because as you can see here, 2.7k damage is insane, 1.8k damage over time. Our Draco Lion takes 0 damage because of our expansion chip, and yeah, we just don't die. We don't take damage, and we just chill. Yeah, honestly, this team is so good, man. The damage output is crazy. Honestly, it's just too good. Okay, so next up we have the Voidranger Trampler team. Now, this team is honestly very weird. It's, it doesn't work as consistently as the previous 2 teams, but I like this team. It works when it does. It's pretty fun. Okay, so after 20,000 resets, we finally managed to get, something to appear here. We got Topaz, as, she's pretty much I guess the easiest one that we can go ahead and beat here, although the IPC are certainly not easy, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll just do damage to the spider. We don't need to do damage to anything else. So what we're going to do is we're just going to save our ultimate, because we want to be able to save our ultimate so that we can spam it at the right time. We're going to do 6.4k damage right there, which is actually really good. And then we're going to hopefully do some good damage to the trotter right there. 2.4k is not too bad. And then thanks to our other one, we get to go again. And then we're going to use self-exploding module, which is a burst. It says AoE, but it's actually a burst ultimate, so it doesn't really make any sense, to be honest. But either way, it doesn't actually matter. So we're going to use it on the spider here, because it should have enough damage to kill the trotter anyways. There you go. It does some pretty big damage there, not going to lie. So we're going to then just go ahead and do probably some good damage to the spider, actually, because I just want to be able to make sure it gets in range of us taking out with our ultimate, because then we also have the expansion chip that whenever we do use our ultimate, we get to use it again. So then we can do that, and then we can go ahead and use our skill to get even more damage, and then use our wall trample again, take it out, and then do it again. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, we've absolutely just destroyed this thing. It's kind of been nuts, not gonna lie. And then we can do even more damage, 3.4k. Yeah, This team, when you can get it to work, is absolutely fantastic, and that's another 3.4k. Okay, so now the penultimate team is going to be the Blaze Out of Space Burn team. Now, the way this team is going to work is we're going to use Blaze Out of Space alongside the Incineration Shadewalker. Okay, so just because I couldn't somehow find a team to actually play against, I've just decided to face off against Silverwolf's team here, just because I literally didn't have, I was just here for ages trying to refresh and I couldn't find anything. So yeah, we're just going to rock with this. This should be completely fine, and yeah, we're just going to hopefully absolutely pop off. There we go, we've applied 3 of the burns already. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure we bring Blaze Out of Space forward and just do as much damage as we can, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. 9.4k damage is really good, and then we're going to go ahead and use the ultimate for even more, for 22,000 damage. And yeah, my days, yeah, that damage is crazy high. So we're going to bring Blaze Out of Space forward once again, hopefully take out the Imaginary Weaver, which we do. Another 4.8k is insane, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, yeah, we've just kind of wiped her team pretty easily, considering, you know, which full of a team that is just have a bunch of type neutrals and also type weaknesses as well. Now obviously this thing is actually, you know, obviously starting to pop off now, but actually honestly it doesn't matter, because yeah, we can just go ahead and do this, and yeah, that is GG's. Okay, so on to the final team, team number 5, and I think this is definitely the best team by far. Now, this is because of I guess the very last Ether Spirit, the very last Overlord Ether Spirit that you get in the game, which is called Frigid Prowler. Now, this thing is honestly insanely broken. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing when they were trying to balance this thing, but this thing is so stupidly powerful. So, as you can see, we're going to be facing off against Herta's team, and the reason why they're already all frozen is because of freeze loophole, which has a 100% chance, you know, to freeze all the enemies, which is honestly, this one is so broken, by the way. The Trotter is just so good, just to being able to give your whole team support, and just by having 4 expansion chip slots, it makes it so good. And yeah, this thing, we're honestly, I'm telling you now, we're gonna pop off. All right, so what we're gonna do turn 1 is just use our blast. Its skill doesn't really matter, it is what it is, we don't really care, and we're just gonna make them all as slow as we possibly can. We're gonna go ahead, use our Trotter's AoE just to give them all vulnerability, and they're all gonna be frozen. And then what we're gonna do now is use our Vagrant support, bring our Frigid Prowler forward. Now obviously we already have one energy, but just assume that we don't. So yeah, that's just basically the scenario I'm just, I guess, putting myself in. So I guess it's just time for you to watch to watch the madness that's about to happen. As you can see, we are gonna absolutely destroy all of these guys, as you can see. Oh my days, 35,000 damage, and we froze them all. And there you go, we didn't take any damage, no damage whatsoever. So there you have it. That is all of the teams for, well, at least my 5 favorite teams in Aetherium Wars. Let me know down in the comments what yours are and whether you agree with mine. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.